So.
Hello everybody.
Hi.
My name is Darren.
I'm Graham.
And I have seen the film I Saw the Devil. Have you seen it?
I didn't see it.
Have you heard about it?
I've heard of the name of the thing.
Do you know what it's about?
No.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Okay.
It's quite a good setup, to be fair, right? Basically, there's a serial killer played by Min-sik, who I really love.
You're on a bit of a Min-sik Choi.
Yeah, I've seen 2 films with him. I'm on a bit of a craze.
Yeah.
I've seen 2 whole films.
Yeah.
One of them 10 years ago that I really like, called
Yeah.
Old Boy. And
Yeah.
this one now. He was also briefly in Lucy, but he didn't really do anything. He was just miscellaneous bad guy. So Min-sik Choi is a serial killer. And at the beginning, he kills the wife of a secret agent or special forces bodyguard type guy. Basically,
Right.
a guy who knows how to track people down and whatnot. So Min-sik Choi kills that guy's wife.
Okay.
And so that guy then...
Why would you do that?
Wouldn't do it on purpose. He just kills... He doesn't know.
Oh,
He just kills
okay,
a woman
okay,
and that's who
okay.
she has to be married to.
Right, a bit like John Wick. They kill the guy's dog and they don't know who he is.
If you would like to compare a woman to a dog, then I suppose it is a
In
bit
this
like John
situation,
Wick.
yes, but not normally, you weirdo. Carry on.
So...
You're such a shit fool.
I just don't appreciate misogyny, which is actually a problem with this film.
Do go on.
So Min-sik Choi kills his wife, as well as many other women. He then starts tracking
Only
him
women?
down, to start with,
Right.
that we know of. The bodyguardy guy, secret agent, whatever, the husband tracks him down. I'm spoiling about an hour into this film now.
Time.
Beats the living shit out of him,
Oh.
but leaves him alive. And then every time that guy goes to kill somebody else, he turns up again and beats the crap out of him again. So he kind of like just starts
It's like a
tormenting him.
vigilante.
Yeah, and it's basically how long is this going to go on for before something goes wrong.
All right.
Well, he's a vigilante. So that's
Sounds like
kind
fun.
of the setup. It's directed by Jee-woon, who did Tale of Two Sisters. He did what was the one I watched the other day? Well, he did that last. He did the Arnie movie, The Last
Oh, The Last Stand.
Stand.
Yeah.
What's the other film he did that I really liked? Oh, Bittersweet Life. He did Bittersweet Life.
Oh, right.
That was really good. And the guy who's the main character in Bittersweet Life is the main secret agent guy in this.
Oh, right.
But I don't remember his name because I've already said Min-sik Choi and Park Chan-wook. There's only so many foreign names I can say.
Yeah.
I can only remember
You
a
can
couple.
remember.
Yeah. I do like him though. He was really good in it. But
Yeah.
Min-sik Choi was amazing.
Really?
He was really good. And for me, he's O'Day-Soo. That's 3 foreign names. Look at me go.
Yeah.
I'll never be able to not see him as O'Day-Soo. And so when I'm seeing him here, it's just really cool to see how he's deviated from O'Day-Soo, who I know him as. Like, oh, he's a different character now. And he's amazing in it. And the guy from A Bittersweet Life is really good as well. He's kind of playing a similar character as he played in that because he's kind of silent, you know, like he's more of a repressed kind of guy as opposed to Min-sik Choi, who's just mental, like just screaming things out and smashing things.
Yeah.
I think and in terms of the look of the film, you know, what's his name, Kim Jee-woon, is a very stylish director, and there's no denying that here. The problem with the film is it's just got no atmosphere, so it's really violent, but I don't feel any kind of sense of dread, you know,
Okay.
like. So it's like, oh, Min-sik Choi's going crazy, he's got a girl, oh, he's caved her head in, oh, now someone's kicking his head in.
Right.
You don't feel like, oh my god, don't do that, or oh, don't do that, or there's bits
no
where like
kind
he's
of
like
tenseness
looming on
or
people.
Suspense.
No, maybe it's just me being slightly desensitized to these kind of things, but I still know when I'm feeling tense. So
Yeah.
I'm sure if you've never watched anything even violent, you'll be traumatized by this because of how gory it is.
It's. I think. I mean, there's a chance that they're not in it because it's all about the language of cinema and
well,
the
yeah,
film's
but I think
supposed
that
to
my
lead you
nan
in.
would freak herself out watching this.
Just from the imagery, though.
Yeah, exactly.
But would she feel that?
Yeah, probably because she
Tenseness.
doesn't want to see the imagery.
But it's that said. Okay, all right.
I need to let the
don't
dog
think
out.
quite.
She's freaking out.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
But
I'm just wondering about because obviously you're led into a scene, and if there is suspense or tension and stuff like that, you can tell that. You're saying that you're not.
I'm saying that there's no tension for me. A normal person might find a bit more tension there, but that's just because they're not used to watching
Right.
these kinds of
So you're
films.
saying it's not present in the film.
Yes,
But they're still shocking images, right?
well, they're definitely shocking images. Even if you have, you know, I'm watching this film. It's, you know, I don't see many women on a daily basis get their heads caved open.
No, I know. It's still shocking
No,
images.
I know you don't, I know
Yeah,
you
no, you don't.
I'm
have
just
to
saying that it's not
convince
very
me.
scary or edge of the seaty stuff for me.
Okay, all right.
You know, and maybe other people would disagree, but they're wrong. And also, there's a kind of I don't know the way they, because it's obviously kind of, well, maybe it's not obvious, but I've seen it, so it's obvious to me. It's sexualized violence, you know, in the
Sexualized violence.
yeah, he's a bit of a rapey serial killer.
Oh right. Right.
And there's one bit in particular where he's got this girl tied up and everything, and then he decides to rape her. So he like opens her. He's got her leg. He unties her legs. He opens it, and then he like lifts her skirt up with a stick, and the camera cuts to his point of view. And I just thought, well, I don't need to see it. You know, like I know what he's going to do. So it's almost like he's trying to, like Jee-woon's trying to have his cake and eat it by going, look how bad this rapey serial killer is. Look at the sexy bum he's looking at. So, and it was kind of like that all the way through.
Right.
I didn't really like
just
that.
Just a little bit unnecessary moments.
Well, I just thought you can linger. Firstly, you don't have to linger on it. I know what's going on. I know it's horrible. Secondly, you could just have a close-up of Min-sik Choi's face or something as he's doing something, horrible.
Yeah.
And thirdly, whatever you do, I don't need to just see what he's seeing for the sake of seeing it.
Gratuitous.
It was gratuitous.
That's a shame.
It is a shame. I mean, yeah, it was good, and I'm surprised they haven't talked about remaking it. Yeah, it seems like the kind of thing the Americans remake with Nicolas Cage. He'd be good if they were to remake it. Not that I want them to. Although of all the things to remake, I'd rather they remake this over Old Boy, which they did. Not that I saw it because I like the new ones, the original so much. Why would I want to watch a badly reviewed rip-off one?
Remake.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my opinion, really. Right. I can't argue with that myself.
No.
I enjoyed the experience. It was a bit long. It's like, there's a bit where you get to like the 17th woman having her throat slit and you think, oh God, got another half hour of this. And not because I'm getting worn down by it, but because I'm getting bored by it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm watching a woman be brutally tortured thinking, God, crack on.
Well, this is for the kind of Eastern market, isn't it? So this film.
What do you mean it's for the Eastern market?
Well, it's kind of like released over there without like a huge release over
South
here.
Korea.
Yeah. So, do you think that? Do you think that style? Is that wrong?
What do I think that style appeals to Eastern people?
I don't know.
What, the style of a film with no sense of dread?
Well, I don't know. It's just I don't know how developed their cinema.
I don't know what your opinion of Eastern people is.
No. Oh my God. No, it's just I'm wondering how developed that kind of side of.
I've seen better films.
Obviously, yeah,
like Jee-woon or Park Chan-wook. That's another one.
Okay, fair enough. So I don't think that Eastern people are.
I'm
not trying to make you agree.
To liking long, boring films.
If you disagree, that's fine.
I do disagree. Because I'm not a racist.
Well, Godzilla was, the original. It was
really good.
It was really good. It was quite slow at times and stuff.
That's just because it's old and you are a modern person with no sense of culture.
No, I think it's the case that it is quite old and stuff like that. But I'm saying cinema's developed and stuff. Oh, never mind.
Well, yeah, but it's not developed since about 2009 when this film came out, 2008, whenever it was.
No, I know.
Well, not that much anyway.
No, I know.
So what's your point? Okay. Sorry. So yeah, it's alright. It's worth the watching just for Min-sik Choi's performance, I think.
Yeah.
Although if you've never seen anything by him, watch Old Boy. That's all I should say.
Yeah.
Alright.
I haven't seen it. I don't really have any questions either.
Have I made you want to see it?
Well...
No, it looks really nice, don't get me wrong. Like snowy scenes and lighting and things like that.
So it's all quite cinematographed.
It was very cinematographed.
Right, that's good.
The cinematograph was brilliant.
Okay, really?
I think whoever was the cinematographer did a really good job.
That's great.
I know.
Was there much kind of like martial arts in this kind of thing? Was it more
no,
kind of...
No, there was no martial arts in it.
Because obviously Odae-soo.
Yeah, I mean, he punches people in the head.
Yeah.
It's not very balletic.
It's not choreographed as such.
It's choreographed, obviously.
Yeah, it's obviously choreographed. Oh my God.
They didn't just give him a stick and say, hit him somewhere. They're an actor. They'll react. They'll respond.
The story doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think of questions, but
that's fine.
I haven't really got any.
No, that's fine.
I'm glad you enjoyed the... Did you enjoy the concept more than the actual film?
Yeah, I suppose it's a good concept. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those with you just know something's going to go wrong at some point.
That's the whole setup, isn't it? Really,
yeah.
It's like
I like the very end. I won't ruin the very end, but I really like the very end.
Okay.
But again, it was down to the performance of Min-sik Choi.
Oh right.
He's a very good actor. I really, really like him.
Okay. So, have you got any others kind of on the horizon that you want to watch?
What, with him in?
Yeah.
No, he's not really done that much. I mean, he's done like a few Korean movies.
He's so good. What's a shame?
Well, that's fine. I'd rather he did, a few films and did nothing but great performances than a De Niro, where they do lots of great performances and then sort of dilute that with nothing but shite for 20 years.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's fine.
Would you like to see him come to Western cinema?
No.
You like?
Well, I mean, yeah. If he's going to do the kind of roles that he does in like South Korea, like Old Boy and stuff like that. But I'm quite happy to read the subtitles and watch his performance.
Absolutely. It's just there might be more money for him over here, sort of.
I don't care about his finances as long as he keeps
acting.
I'm
just saying.
I'm not his accountant.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's not many. I'm just saying, like, if there's not many films with him in
Well, yeah.
Now I'm saying
Well,
like
there's a few. He's in more
there's
films than
more-
I am. Put it that way.
it's a richer market over here for films and stuff like that, so it might be.
Well, I mean, look at the one film that I know he's done in this country, in America, which is Lucy, where he essentially plays miscellaneous, mob villain.
Yeah.
Well, he's the boss of the mobs, but it's not exactly a part.
No.
He doesn't have to act. He just has to look intimidating, which he
Right.
does very easily
Right.
due to his intimidating look.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Anyway, it's 10 minutes. I've been trying to say goodbye for ages.
All right. Bye.
Bye.